Well, here we go. Another update video as the saga continues of the warning light Kia Optima plug-in hybrid. So today we're going to take the car to the dealership and see if they can find out what's wrong. I have an appointment for tomorrow, Tuesday, but I'm going to drop it off today so that hopefully they can start on it first thing tomorrow if they have a tech. So we'll see. You know, it occurs to me that these warning lights could be, you know, it could be something else. Maybe a squirrel or something ate the wires somewhere and it's causing shorts. I know that happens very commonly. And even though I don't want to have to pay for the repair, you know, I'm kind of thinking that if it is rodent damage, then that would explain a lot. Because a car with only 46,000 miles shouldn't be having this many just kind of warning lights randomly, especially for a car that's been so good. And I really can't stress that enough. So I feel bad making these videos, you know, kind of bagging on Kia, because it's really been a pretty great product up until now. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm hoping it is a warranty repair so that I'm not out of pocket, but at the same time, you know, I like my car, and I would like to feel, you know, that there's some faith in the brand. I mean, look at the Palisade in front of me. That's a nice car. You know, so Hyundai and Kia are really making some good stuff. Anyway, we'll film in another few minutes and see what's going on. For this drive, I'm really trying to stick to the EV mode so that we don't get that low oil light, or a low oil pressure light, I should say. So and we'll just try it this way. It's mostly downhill from here, so I should be able to do it on probably 90% EV. Or at least that's the plan, you know, if I don't have to pass anybody. All right, there we go. Getting the car in for service, see what happens. My biggest question immediately is going to be, do I get a loaner car? I'm guessing no, because that's how it goes, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Of course, there may not be any rental cars available, which tends to be a problem these days too, since cars are so hard to come by. So we'll see what happens. Getting into this place is always so interesting. And if you don't know where the service department is, you'll probably miss it. They actually have quite a few cars on the lot. I'm kind of surprised. All right. All right, I'll be back soon. So here's the update. I just dropped off my car. They're gonna, obviously today's Monday and my appointment is for Tuesday, so once my service advisor is in, that's when they'll actually look at my car. It looks like I had to agree to a $195 diagnostic fee so that they can determine if it's warranted or not. So kind of a drag, but I didn't have to pay it up front. They'll waive it if it's warranty work. And as far as a loaner car, I'll also find that out, you know, after they've you know, looked at the car and everything. So no loaner for today, but you know, as I mentioned, at least I have other cars to drive, so that's good. Big shout out to my dad for picking me up. Thank you. So yeah, I will keep you posted and see what happened. I almost forgot. One thing that was kind of interesting, I decided to just kind of wander through the lot briefly and just see like what kind of cars they had available. And you know, I was chatting with my friend Jeremy the other day, and he was talking about just how surprisingly, like, the quality of used cars that are out on the lot, you know, like scratches and dents and faded paint and stuff that you usually wouldn't see. They're throwing the cars on the lot like that, and that's actually the case here. I mean, they clean scratches and dents and faded paint and stuff that you usually wouldn't see. They're throwing the cars on the lot like that, and that's actually the case here. I mean, they cleaned all of them up and they look, you know, everything looks nice, but then when you get up close, you start seeing scratches and dings and missing trim pieces and stuff. So it's kind of surprising, I guess. You know, even the dealerships that do have cars, they're not necessarily good cars. I didn't look at the pricing, but I was assuming it was going to be pretty high. I was curious to see if they had another, you know, lightly used plug-in hybrid like mine. You know, I was thinking instead of just dealing with these repairs, just get another one. But I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of cruising by the Hyundai lot right now. Pre-owned lot. They have a good number of cars here. I'm not sure which dealership this is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what this car here. $29,324. So it's a 2021 Sonata SEL. It's a pretty nice car. Looks like cloth seats. So not very well equipped, but you know, I'm sure it has a good number of features for the money. Oh, and they have the Genesis GV70. That's kind of neat. I haven't seen one of those out in the wild yet. There's not much to see. I mean, it's a small SUV. It's not really my bag, but that's kind of cool. The other thing I noticed while I was here, there's a pretty sweet, like, VIP LS400. It's really clean. I've seen it here before. I'm thinking it probably belongs to one of the mechanics, because it's always here. Let's see if you can. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Same color as mine. But the rear bumper actually looks pretty clean. No, it doesn't. All of them are damaged. Like, all of them. But it looks like he's got kind of some stance going on. I'm not a big fan of that. But I understand people are. So, you know, if you like stance, that's cool. You do you. Oh, man. That thing is done. Ooh. Ooh. Now if you hear that, that thing is ticking and talking. Finish him. Yeah, I think that car is, it's gonna need a motor, but that's an older Optima. I don't think, oh, it's just going tuck, 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 tuck. Dang, lights out. Toasty. So we'll see. At least I'm not in that situation. And I'm sure that thing's out of warranty. Unless it had one of those oil sludge problems that they cover under warranty. And that's really common with these Optimas, especially the older ones. Another friend of mine had an Optima where the engine, you know, grenaded on him. So maybe that's what happened there. You know, and you just have to get a new engine. But, you know, they cover it up to a certain amount of miles. Can't remember what it is, but, you know, it's kind of a good deal, you know, to drive your car for a bunch of years. Then the engine seizes, and then you get a new one for free. I mean, you could buy a Toyota and have that never happen. Sorry. But again, like, you know, Kia and Hyundai make some stuff that Toyota doesn't. So, you know, you know, and especially at a price point where you can get into a nice car, which is why I own one. I really like it. So anyway, just some musings as I walk the lot here. So yeah, we'll catch up later.